Let's say there should be a treasure chest right here, but last time there was a monster in it. By last time, I mean in the last game. Oof. I'll have you know that if you could take multiple items from the same chest, the economy would collapse. Okay. That is super good. Why is his clogs so bad? I mean, I guess it's not like the worst thing in the world, but reduced agility for ATS on Agate? Get out of here with that. You need to fight that guy. I have not fought him yet. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let me guess. This is not enough. Oh, he doesn't even have enough. Hurricane is so bad. Did they make it better in this game? I doubt it. Alright, Estelle's almost leveling up. That's good. And in fact, that kind of bodied those guys, so I'd like to... Oh, but that was a crit, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, still pretty good. Nobody misses. Actually have a chance. Alright, I guess we'll check out the orphanage. Like I dropped some frames at some point. Looks pretty much the same. Those look nicer though. A little bit more raggedy than before. Okay, this is a surprise. They managed to turn that black stain on the ground into this that quick. I think they built the building the same way, just newer. Thank the goddess. This is so wonderful. Estelle? Matron Teresa. Yes, I thought it was you. Welcome back, I'm glad to see you. And you are Agate, yes? That's right, been a while, ma'am. We last met during that mess with Clem, yes? Or yes. Not question mark. It really has been a while. Thank you so much for your help back then. Hey, don't sweat it, really. I'm just sorry I haven't stopped by since then. Congratulations on getting the orphanage rebuilt. I'm amazed, it looks pretty much exactly how it used to be, too. I know it sounds silly to ask them to build it that way, but everyone was kind enough to humor me. I can't imagine this orphanage looking any other way. It just wouldn't be the same. Yeah, I think you're right. Are the kids inside? No, they're actually out in Minoria for class. A traveling priest comes by once a week and holds Sunday school for us, you see. Oh, okay. That's a bit of a problem, though. See, we actually want to ask the kids about something on top of just saying hello. Oh? Would this have to do with the white man Polysol? Probably, yes. I see. So it was Polly who saw the person thing. I always did peg her as a sharp one. Well, come inside. You can wait here until they return. I do have some tea on the kettle and a few snacks too. Thanks. What's up? Tea not your thing? Matron Teresa, you're not going to ask about Joshua, are you? Chloe already told me everything. She worries easily, and she needed to unburden her soul onto someone when she found out. So, she's just out there telling everybody my business. I see how it is. Estelle, you've been through so much. Come on. You say things like that, I can't hold it in. You don't need to hold it in. You shouldn't. I'm all too familiar with how it feels to lose someone important. Niffle. Now, don't say anything. I may not be able to be a mother for you, but at the very least, I can hold you for a little while. Get these tarts ready. Well, that was embarrassing. And here I was wanting to show up and show how I'm a big, tough bracer woman now. That's right, you are a senior bracer now, aren't you? Congratulations, Estelle. Well, I'm still kind of green, to be honest. Speaking of my little crying jag, though, Teresa, you mentioned that Chloe was worried about us. Yes, about you and Joshua specifically. She saw her precious friends suffering and felt powerless to do anything for them. She struggled with it. She desperately wants to help you. Precious friends. Feel kind of awful. She's been tearing herself up so much over it, but I'm glad she cares. I really need to go see her soon. I believe the Genus campus is closed to visitors right now due to the end-of-term examinations. Those should be over soon, though, and you can see her then. Sounds like a plan. Also, you know, the kids are a little bit late, aren't they? I don't remember Sunday school taking this long. Maybe playing in the village after class. A new traveling priest who's been coming by does seem like he's fond of children. A new traveling priest, huh? Wait, why does that sound familiar? We should head over to Minoria to check on him then. We'll bring the kids back if need be. Good idea. Are you sure? I wouldn't want to trouble you. No problem. I think of it as thanks for the great tea and snacks. Besides, you owe her a big one for letting you cry like that, right? Hey. Thank you so much. I'll be here waiting for your return. Let's go, blah, blah, blah. How about you let me rest and for free or something? 'Cause, I need the assistance. Man, she really did rebuild this place exactly the same. Could have, like, built a basement. 6 basements or something at least. Matron still blows me away. I was impressed with her before, but man, I can't help but feel humbled by women like that, you know? The queen's the same. You too, huh, Agate? Yeah, she kind of reminds me of Mom that way. Oh yeah, the old man's wife. She died during the war, didn't she? Agate, something wrong? Nah, just women are strong, you know? Stronger than you'd think. What's this all of a sudden? Let it go, I'm rambling or something. Come on, let's go collect the kids from Minoria. Me? Short conversation. More conversations need to be like that. What the heck is that? In Troll Moo, soft-bodied forest monster discharges noxious snot to stun its prey. Okay. big damage. True Hurricane. Is it better than the current Hurricane? Because the current Hurricane is freaking awful. How do I see your crafts? Guess I can't see what her crafts do. Guess that's fine. Oh my gosh. Crazy looking creatures. True Hurricane. Upgraded Hurricane spins and strikes even more enemies. Does it do more damage? No. It hardly does any damage. That's the worst part about Hurricane is just does awful damage. Bomb. You nearly tear the top of the chest of its hinges in your excitement to open it. Your face falls as you realize there's nothing inside. Hey Ryoshin, thanks for the follow, man. Oh, I didn't realize there would be chests in the water. Chest is holding a beauty pageant with all its other treasure chest friends, but beauty on the outside can't say how empty it is on the inside. Why have you not been following me yet? I'm a ghost, man. It's hard to find me. And here's Minoria. Haven't been here since that whole stolen donations thing. Still quiet as a church, it looks like. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like it. Your hometown of Ravenue was pretty quiet too, if I remember right. I guess. Anyway, kids should be at Sunday school somewhere in the village. Let's look for them. Right. Look for some ingredients. Oof, those are expensive. I need... What is it that I needed? Fresh herbs, I believe. So how's SC treating me? It's a considerably harder game than the first one. I am having a much harder time getting through this one. I kind of, I would say for the most part, breezed through the first one. And in this one, it's just struggles after struggles. Oh, there's little icons like way over there. Well, we're gonna need a couple of these. Might as well do that. Well, travelers, welcome to Minoria. The orphanage has been rebuilt and people have returned to their normal lives. Now we just wait for our next mayor to be selected. Make sure to go to the voting site, blah, blah, blah. How much you gonna charge me? 100? Pretty sure she didn't charge 100 first game. Pretty sure. 600. Cures faint, cures seal. I mean, I guess I'm gonna get some money back when I turn in this stuff, so... let's go ahead and spend it. Ooh. Oh, I was like, ooh, that restored everything. But I rested at the end. Now you can see that SC is indeed a little bit harder than FC in its beginning stage. Yeah, it's having a hard time. Real hard time. But I'm hoping once I get a third party member to hopefully stick around for more than 5 minutes, things will be a little bit better for me. Ooh. You recently finished all of the Sky games, right? You're on the Zero series, unless you already finished those. I think on Krasen's stream you were talking about playing Breath of Fire recent. I think maybe. This is. Huh? What's up? Oh, Joshua and I had lunch here a while back. You see, it just came back to me is all. All right. Hey, don't be like that. It's not like it's a memory of some great tragedy or anything. I was just a kid who didn't really understand her own feelings. I totally forced Joshua to let me feed him, not even caring if anyone saw. He must have been really sick of me even then. You're still a kid if you ask me. How about it? Need a sec? No, I can't stop now. Can't let myself stop now. Besides, we need to find that Sunday school, right? Right, let's go. Well, we found it. Class is in session. Oh hey, here's the Sunday school. Given that the sign's still up, I guess they're still in class? Could be. Let's take a look inside. They might have finished for the day and just forgot to take the sign down, too. Good idea, let's take a peek. Okay, let's see. Wait a sec, I know that guy. Oh no. Oh no. They do not deserve your sympathy. In truth, Pedro did not think Duke Gaston would back down easily. And what of the machinations of that foul-masked puppeteer, Harlequin? Capri, Pedro's teacher, seemed to know the jester, but simply dodged any questions about him with frustrating vagueness. Regardless, Pedro knew another battle would come, and soon. He would have to upgrade the Blue Knight if he hoped to emerge victorious. Oh, Pedro. A slightly irritated yet comforting voice snapped Pedro from his reverie. Do you wish for your tea to grow cold? The clear blue eyes which met his own carried their own message. It will be all right. Pedro, a little embarrassed, took his tea and drank deeply. It was enough to simply have this moment with her. The end. That's the doll night, kids. Finished your second playthrough of Trails from Zero this Saturday, yes. Basically, you're replaying everything in preparation for your first Cold Steel 3 playthrough, which is still an unknown game to you. Oh, I played Cold Steel 3 on release, and I was quite happy with that game. I think you'll enjoy it. If you like the first 2 Cold Steels, I think you'll enjoy it. What? That's it? What about the fight with Harlequin? Oh, she has a portrait now too? Oh, Clem, you're such a dummy. That's a wonderful ending. And you just know Pedro and Tia go on to get married and live happily ever after. So romantic. Yeah. They gotta get married and be happy. I want some of that tea. Capri is so cool. All 22 chapters of the Doll Night in one sitting for a bunch of rambunctious kids. You want to talk challenges? Alright, kiddos. That's enough for one day. Class is over. Thank you for teaching us, Mr. Graham. Okay, never underestimating this group of kids again. Yo, who's at the door? Class just wrapped up, so come on in. You noticed me. Guess I stuck my nose in a little too far. Sorry for intruding. Hey. Estelle. Hi, kids. It's great to see you again. You guys doing okay? Holy moly, did you come to play? This is great. It's been forever. Miss Estelle, play with me. Welcome back, welcome back. Well, you haven't lost any energy, it seems. And Father Kevin, it's been a while. Ah, she remembers me. Of course I do. Wow, though, you really are a priest, despite that getup. Really, why all the hate on my awesome duds? But hey, what are the chances we'd meet up again here, of all places? Yeah, what a coincidence, Mr. Kevin. Could this be fate? What are you up to, Kevin? I see. So you've met Father Kevin before, Estelle. The world really is a small place. I know, right? Craziness. Thanks for lunch, by the way. It was excellent. No trouble. Besides, it's the least I could do in return for what you've done for the children. Hey, Estelle, how come Joshua's not with you today? Ah, you see, he's pretty busy with something, so he couldn't come today. Ah, too bad. I wanted Joshua to see the orphanage all fixed up, too. Me too. I wanted to see him dressed up like a princess again. So pretty. Anyway, you guys were in Sunday school for a while. What was it you were reading when we came in? Some kind of novel? Called The Doll Knight. It's an awesome action story about fights between puppeteers. Oh, no it wasn't. Swords for brains. It was a romance with desperate love between a noble knight and a common man. Desperate love. It's a young adult novel series I brought with me when I came to LaBurle. I'd plan on reading it to the kids a little at a time, but they convinced me to do it all in one go. I guess the way you get caught up in stuff kind of backfired there. Well, thank you for your devotion, Father Kevin. You'll be heading back to Ron now, I take it? Yeah, next logical stop, really. Got other villages to visit, so I need to hop on an airship soon. Speaking of, how'd you come into Rouen yourself, Estelle? Bracer business, I guess? Yeah, there's a lot going on. Wait, on that note, we came out here to ask about something. Your Cold Steel 3 copy has been watching you from the shelf since day one. Hard to resist the temptation, but you promised yourself that you would have showcased the entire series on stream before going for that. Been avoiding spoilers like a ninja for months. You know, I've actually, interestingly enough, at least from my experience, which is, not very much, admittedly, but the Trails fans seem to be pretty good at not spoiling things. It's probably one of the only fan bases I've come across that actively want you to experience it for yourself, like no matter what, which is super interesting, and I like it. I believe you wanted to ask about the white man Polysaw. Oh yeah, that thing. You want to ask me stuff? Yes, Polly, we have a question. We also have a cracker. Can you tell us about the white man you saw a little while ago? The white man was a white man. He was spinning like a top and was neato and fun. You were hoping for a bit more. Let me try to explain a bit better. It was about 4 days ago. Polly was outside, just kind of spacing out, which is, usual for her. And then she saw a white man floating in the air. Yeah, he was dancing around in circles in the sky. And when I tried talking to him, he bowed and flew away like a birdie. You were totally asleep and dreamed up the whole thing. I mean, come on. That is the lamest ghost story ever. I thought she might be dreaming at first as well, but it seems someone else saw it too. Right, Daniel? Yeah, I only saw a little, though. That night, I saw a weird white shadow flying off to the east. White shadow, okay. Well, with 2 kids seeing it, I'm a lot more inclined to believe it. The heck's up with just bowing when spoken to, though. Hey, Polly, did you get a good look at his face? I don't know what his face looks like. He was wearing a weird mask. I think I know who this is. A mask? What the heck kind of ghost wears a mask? Hey, Polly, you need to say this stuff. You never mentioned that before. But nobody asked. Well, masks aside, it seems it wasn't just a dream. Once Daniel told me about it, I contacted the Bracer Guild just in case. We've been watching for it since then, but there's been no sign of it. Alright. I think it is B. If you know who B is, then that's who I'm going with. And I have to say B because could be a spoiler or something. I don't know. Well, thanks for your time, ma'am. This gives us a lot to think about. Estelle Agate. Whenever you're in Rouen, you're more than welcome to stop by. Father, I'll see you next time there's a class, I hope. Yeah, you bet. Absolutely. I'll drop by every time I have a chance. See ya, Father Kevin. You too, Estelle. And bring Joshua next time, too. Yeah. I don't know when I'll be back, but we will come see you again. Alright, that wasn't as drawn out as it could have been. Man, those kids are energetic. Gotta wonder, though, whether or not their matron qualifies for sainthood, because every single one of them was among the most polite, wonderful kids I've ever met. And there goes the frames. There they go. Yeah, Matron Teresa is amazing. There's actually another girl who helps out here too. She's busy with her school exams and couldn't get out here today, though. Okay. Anyway, I'm heading back to Rouen for a bit. What about you guys? Want to come with? Well, we've asked everything we need to over here. And the road's always better with company. Let's head out. It's decided then. Off we go to Rouen. Let's go. Ooh, and he's a party member now. I need to press the right buttons here. Okay. I need to go to Minoria Village. There was that guy that I guess could have talked to, but I didn't.